my name is Eliza Duran. I represent San Gabriel High School. And my classic poem is Just Keep Quiet and Nobody Will Notice by Ogden Nash. There is one thing that ought to be taught in all the colleges, which is that people ought to be taught not to go around always making apologies. I don't mean the kind of apologies people make when they run over you or borrow $5 or step on your feet, because I think that is sort of sweet. No. I object to one kind of apology alone, which is when people spend their time and yours apologizing for everything they own. You go to their house for a meal, and they apologize because the anchovies aren't caviar or the partridge is veal. They apologize privately for the crudeness of the other guests, and they apologize publicly for their wife's housekeeping and their husband's jest. If they give you a book by Dickens, they apologize because it isn't by Scott. And if they take you to the theater, they apologize for the acting and the dialogue and the plot. They contain more milk of human kindness than the most capacious diary can, but if you are from out of town, they apologize for everything local. And if you are a foreigner, they apologize for everything American. I dread these apologizers, even as I am depicting them. I shudder as I think of the hours that must be spent in contradicting them, because you are very rude if you let them emerge from an argument victorious. And when they say something of theirs is awful, it is your duty to convince them politely that it is magnificent and glorious. And what particularly bores me with them is that half the time you have to politely contradict them when you rudely agree with them. So I think there is one rule every host and hostess ought to keep with the comb and nail file and bicarbonate and aromatic spirits on a handy shelf, which is, don't spoil the denouement by telling the guests everything is terrible, but let them have the thrill of finding it out for themselves. This is my Unapology. Ever since I came out, my dad thinks all of my friends are my girlfriend. Confuses queer with easy, leaves me queasy, but I superglue my lips shut. I haven't bothered to unstick them and stick up for myself. I don't want apologies to pour out with the blood on my lips, clenched fists, white palms, and cherry-stained fingertips. My life would be easier if I liked boys, but I want to call a girl baby. I want to buy a girl flowers. I buy myself flowers. They always end up spread across my bedroom floor. I tell myself, I love him, I love her not, I love him, I love her not. My sexuality is a scab I can't stop picking. I've been trying to sleep on it, hide it under my bed with the shoes I wore when I still kissed boys, but I can't outgrow my gay like primary school sneakers. Before the colonization of the States, my Native American ancestors recognized 5 genders. Masculine and feminine spirits coexisted in the two-spirited. They were respected artists, both intellectual and compassionate, but these days I'm bombarded with the pluralism of my pronouns, told by my cis-het white male teacher that using they to describe one person is not correct, not realizing we already do it in our everyday language in phrases like, somebody left their sweater here, I hope they come get it, it's cold outside. Almost as cold as my conservative confusion. As queer kids, we're conditioned to hate ourselves, afraid to come out because your president is making America anti-gay again, making conversion therapy legal again, banning trans people from serving in the military, keeping queer couples from adopting kids who need homes, taking 49 lives in a nightclub. One night of free love, One night of self-love. How am I supposed to feel safe in my sexual orientation when I'm a target for privacy invasions, abrasions, and violent situations? This is for the boys who said nasty things about my body after they didn't have it. For freshman year friends who cut me off thinking I had crushes on them, I played it off like a sick joke so they'd stay holding hands sweaty with boys in hallways. For strangers who told me that I'm too pretty to like girls. For the people who left and took my apologies with them. This is my unapology because I love girls! I do! So this is for the girl I will one day call baby. The girl so ethereal, I will plant a field of flowers. The girl I'll kiss dizzy in front of all my homophobic relatives. This is for the kids who have mastered the art of skating across the gender spectrum. The kids with saber-toothed tiger teeth and magic in their bellies. And this is for me. My unapologetic bloody lips. And all of the time I have spent trying to unknow myself.